I'm Jeff Matthews along with Coach Longin before the boys game tonight as Conway takes on Bryant. And Coach, there's a handful of teams, doesn't matter who you're playing, it's going to be intense. Bryant is one of those schools.
Bryant's a great challenge. Great guard play, great shooters, great ball handlers, and very, very physical on the defensive end. Going to be a tough matchup tonight.
Let's talk about your team. How's everybody?
Healthy. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Big rival matchup tonight. Home game, big crowd tonight. Time to get after it.
How difficult is it to come out of playing Catholic? You know what Catholic's going to do every year, but there's nobody else that does that. So do you have to kind of unlearn them and get them back ready?
Well, it's funny. If you look at our conference, there's a lot of different types of matchups. And when you go to state, to me it's a great test for the state tournament. You may get a full-court team one night, then you may get a half-court team the next. So to me, this is a good test run to go into the state tournament.
All right, we'll see how the test goes against Bryant next. We've got the tip-off coming up on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Coach Brian Longing. I was the guy on the left. Coach Longing was the guy on the right. Great. We mentioned it earlier with the ladies' game, but we want to mention it as well with Coach Longing. Thank you to Coach Nance and Coach Longing both for their help in talking to us before each game and just kind of getting an idea about how the team is and what we have to look forward to. Been a lot to look forward to this year as things have gone very well for both the men's and the women's teams here at Conway High. The guys are 13-4 overall. They are 4-1 in conference play. This Bryant team that's coached by Mike Abrahamson is 11-7 overall, and they are 2-3 in conference play. They've got some good wins, though. Those 2 wins are especially really good. They are led by a freshman. Cameron Hunter, number 1, is a 6-foot freshman. He's the number 4 ranked freshman in the state by the Arkansas Basketball Power Rankings. Number 2, Kalen Robinson, is a highly touted sophomore. He's the number 2 ranked sophomore in the state according to the same rankings. Number 4, Sam Chumley, is a great three-point shooter. Someone going to keep an eye on the perimeter. Rodney Lambert is a 6-foot junior. And then Darren Canada can fill it up. This is a team that's just 11-7, but they're good, and they're going to have to be they're going to have the attention of everybody tonight. Darren Canada, the 6'3", 165-pound senior, is forward for them. For your Wampus Cats, Stuart Lowe, 6'2", 170-pound senior guard. There's the sophomore, Caleb London, 6'3", 170-pound sophomore. Larome Thompson, 5'9", 150-pound junior guard. Terry Clardy, 6'2", 185-pound forward. Got some good ups, as the kids say. As does Blake Bradshaw, 6'7", 190-pounder. He is the man in the middle. Salty Longing is the head coach once again after 16 years on the sideline with Coach Bates and Coach Johnson. And boy, they've had a good first year as they are 13-4 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Victories over Catholic and Central the last 2 times out. It was a good win on the road over a Catholic team that can just give you fits.
Right, yeah.
They do things their way there, and really you see something kind of different every night out. That's what Coach was talking about, but you don't see anybody like Catholic.
Dangerous team because, I mean, that's a team that completely shut down Cabot, and then Cabot came in here and shut down Conway in double overtime.
Catholic held Cabot to 32 points in the first night out. This Bryant team lost to North Little Rock in their last game, 55-37, the same night that the Wampus Cats were knocking off Catholic 61-48. In that game, Kalen Robinson had 13 and was their leading scorer. I mentioned Cameron Hunter is their leader. He's just a freshman, but he is certainly someone who they rely on. Number 1, he's at the top of their zone right now. Guess if you had to really define it, Darren Canada is probably the leader. Senior, multiple year starter for this team. Pass knocked away and stolen by Kalen Robinson. So it's Cameron Hunter, Kalen Robinson, Sam Chumley, Rodney Lambert, and Darren Canada. That's Canada, top of the key, too strong. Terry Clardy made the rebound a whole lot more adventuresome than it needed to be, but gathered it in. Clardy to Lowe. Thompson to Bradshaw, top of the key. Caleb London. Rebound, fought for.
Still loose. Still loose. Still loose. Finally, Cameron Hunter comes out of it for Bryant.
Saw Blake Bradshaw hit the deck. That's a
lot of human to hit the deck.
right?
All 6'7" of him. Sam Chumley's their best three-point shooter. Keep an eye on number 4. Keep a hand in his face. Terry Clardy had designs on doing something spectacular there. Instead, called for steps. No score. Minute and a half in. Classy students are into it. Hunter to Chumley. Squares his shoulders, misses the shot. Loose ball. They stay on this end.
If you're Conway, you got to find a way to get this crowd going early here tonight. I mean, a week ago, it was rough going in that first and second quarter. So find a way to get some points and get this crowd rocking.
Caleb London. Yeah, it was a week ago. The Wampus Cats scored 7 points in the first half. Lerome Thompson, back of the rim. It was a good look. Fine with him taking that shot anytime. Both teams equally cold so far. Hunter for 3. Bottom of the net. Cameron Hunter, he's that freshman we've been talking about.
Not sure if that ball touched anything on the way down.
Like it was one of those balls you get at the fair, the tiny ones that would go through, and yeah, that didn't touch much. Ketrell Wallace checks into the game for Rodney Lambert, who just had a foul called on him. Lerome Thompson directs traffic, finds Stuart Lowe. Caleb London in the corner. Can't get a shot to fall. Loose ball, Bryant away with it.
That's 3 straight possessions with good looks and can't get the lid off the rim.
We've played 3 minutes with no points scored on either side. There we go. I'm sorry. That's the second three-pointer. No points for us. Forgot about Cameron Hunter's three-pointer. And now a three-pointer there, top of the key by Kalen Robinson.
That was
our drought continues.
Pretty pure stroke from Robinson.
Yeah.
So Conway's tried on the perimeter, 3 straight possessions. Well, let's get a look inside and see if we can.
Lowe cut across the lane. Thompson, floater, won't go. Follow is good and 1. Caleb London. Spectacular sophomore for these Wampus Cats. Gets the first 2 points on the board for the Cats. And they'll go to the line.
And Conway has a pretty significant size advantage, so you know, if that shot's not falling, find ways to work it inside.
Lead cut in half, it's 6-3. Turnover.
Jane, did you know that Legacy Fencing was voted as the best of the best?
For a second. And now we had a. So now we're back. Just in time for Blake Bradshaw's 2 points. And the lead's down to 1. Conway scored 5 straight.
I thought it was a timeout.
I did too. Yeah, I looked away for a second to make a note and looked up, and all that was happening. Halfway through the first quarter. Canada for 3. They've hit 3 tonight. All 9 of their points coming via the three-pointer.
Yes, Bryant offense moving the ball well, getting very open looks.
Bradshaw gets his man up in the air. Great job. Wallace was on him defensively. Got Wallace off the ground and then was able to knock down the shot.
Such a artful move from the senior as he gets the pump fake. And it's such a soft shot.
Great job by Terry Clardy. London has it taken away. Loose ball. Bryant, good hustle by Cameron Hunter, but he stepped on the end line, so the ball will go to the Wampus Cats. Good job by Terry Clardy.
Conway catching a break there. It's been a fast quarter. Already down to the 3-minute mark.
Low to Bradshaw. Larome Thompson will find Stuart Lowe open for three. Front of the rim, not good. Under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Robinson. Picked up defensively by Caleb London. Canada cannot get it to go. The follow won't go. Travel. Wallace got the rebound and went up and came back down and went up again. And the turnover. Give the basketball to the Wampus Cats, and Christian Williams is going to check in. Guy that we like to call instant offense.
Do we?
I do.
Okay.
On a personal level, I like to call him instant offense. If the clock didn't start or what happened there, but they start up again.
Phantom scoreboard strikes again.
Yeah, it's been a gremlins in it tonight. 2.5 to play. First quarter. Bryant leading Conway 9-7 as the scoreboard shows on your screen. Thompson. Open look for Caleb London. Back of the rim, no good. Just cannot get the touch. Terry Clardy, though, great offensive board. Strong hands, up again, and gets it to go. Terry Clardy's playing a really, really good game tonight.
Terry Clardy says, my ups greater than your ups.
Give and go to Robinson. 10-foot jump shot in the lane is good, and they lead back to Bryant, 11-9. Wampus Cats looking to get a win and keep pace with the other one-loss teams at the top of the 7A Central. Stolen away. North Little Rock and Fort Smith Northside also each have one loss. The fourth place team is this Bryant squad with 3, so North Little Rock, Northside, and Conway have a 2-game lead over Bryant. Blocked. Great defensive play. Going to see Scott Ashby for the first time tonight. Also Kylan Milton.
If you've been watching and thinking, am I seeing something that doesn't look quite right? Yes, that really is a couch.
Oh, yeah.
Courtside.
Yeah, we'll explain that at the start of the second quarter. Yes, we will. We'll tell you what the red couch, the red sofa as they're calling it, is all about. Scorer's table took a beating there. Coach Longing tracking down the ball. Yeah, there is a red sofa that's on the other end of the court. Christian Williams. Ashby. Good look inside. Kylan Milton in traffic goes up and dunks it through to tie the game at 11.
There you go, Jeff. Milton bringing the energy.
Yes.
Getting this crowd into it.
Whistle and a foul. Got a moment here to tell you about that red sofa that's over there. It's the Red Sofa Tour is happening. It stopped at Buzz Bowling Arena tonight, and it's the American Heart Association. They've got this red sofa. It was set up in the concourse earlier, and fans took their photo on the red sofa and tweeted it using that hashtag. And the one fan was selected to get to sit over there tonight and have a couple of friends sit with them. And so that's the folks that you see just up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. There they are on the sideline there. Not sure who the winner was, but I know that's one of our classy students. A little more reserved, sitting over there courtside.
Well, he's been up. He's been active.
Okay, good.
And he's tall. Why isn't he out on the court?
Final 30 seconds.
Get him a jersey.
3-point lead for Bryant. London in the lane. Oh, they're going to say no basket.
London wants it.
So free throws will not be upcoming because that's just the third team foul. Sam Chumley out. It's his second personal foul. Keep an eye on that. He's a good three-point shooter for them. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bryant has the lead, 14-11. Ashby content to take one final shot here. Finds Christian Williams. Finds Caleb London. See what they decide to do. Final 5 seconds. Milton, got to do something. 2 seconds. Christian Williams. Not a good final 15-second possession there for the Wampus Cats. They find themselves down 14-11 after 1 quarter of play. Take 60 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Dang, did you know that Legacy Fencing was voted as the best of the best in Faulkner County? Of course I did. Everybody knows that. Did you know Legacy Fencing is still the best of the best in Faulkner County?
Of course I do. Everybody knows that. Some things just don't change.
While most things change, Legacy Fencing continues to be the fencing company that the people of Conway trust.
Legacy Fencing, it's fencing for a lifetime.
Looking to make your truck stand out from the rest? US Truck offers a variety of accessories to fit your needs. Tonneau covers, camper shells, toolboxes, bed liners, Nerf bars and running boards, trailer hitches, lift kits, and much, much more. We offer top quality products at a fair price with installation available. Oh, and ask about our military and senior discounts. US Truck Accessories, 1335 East Oak Street in Conway. Work hard, play hard.
14-11, the Wampus Cats trail the Bryant Hornets. What do the stats show?
Well, a little slow going for Conway there in the first quarter, just 11 points. But hey, that beats your 7 from last week, so I'm happy.
Yes.
Blake Bradshaw leading the way with 4, perfect 2 for 2 from the field. And then you got Caleb London with 3, and Milton, Clardy each with 2. Conway shooting 41% from the field.
Loose ball, foul underneath.
Conway being out-rebounded in the first quarter, 8-6. Like to look for that number to change as Conway definitely has the size advantage on this Hornets squad.
Lerone Thompson back in. Robinson. Kalen Robinson. Again, he's the sophomore we talked about, who's ranked number 2 in the state according to the Arkansas basketball rankings.
Yeah, he's got 7 now, and he's got a great shot.
He does, and you got to remember he's a lefty. I mean, if you go up to try to block his shot, remember to get on that other side. 16-11. And they're going to call a foul underneath on Rodney Lambert. Great pass to Caleb London. He couldn't get the flush, but he will go to the free throw line. That was exciting.
Really was a perfect pass. I mean, it was right where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish, but draws that contact.
Not like my man Levi in that commercial. You can throw it down, big man.
You know, still get comments about it.
Me too.
Yeah, every
too.
day.
Kylan Kaiser checks in.
I'm already starting to develop some ideas for our next promos.
Are you?
I've got a really.
Any of it not involve embarrassing ourselves?
No, none of it.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be. Well, I don't want to.
Yeah, don't
spoil
say
it.
too much. Yeah, let's just know it. I'm glad you're thinking about it.
But I'm thinking in terms of a series. So.
Okay.
Getting high concept here.
Cameron Hunter. We played a minute of the second quarter. 5-point lead for the visitors. Hunter, deep three, misses everything. The follow goes for Ethan Heikert. Seven-point advantage. London. Good looking shot, rattles out. Great defense by Lerome Thompson. Terry Clardy's going to check back in.
Shooting woes continuing for Conway. They're now 0 of 6 from the three-point line, and it's not like they're that far off target. It's just these little rim bouncers going out.
Entry pass, double team. Kaiser knocks it loose. High bounce. The Wampus Cats can't come up with it. Bad pass into the backcourt. Over and back. Conway basketball.
Conway still yet to put points up here early into the second quarter. I'm Coach Longy, and I'm going to keep on trying to get it inside.
Kaiser. Clardy open for three. Still cold outside.
0 for 7.
Robinson for three. Smooth stroke. Got it. And a timeout called by Brian Longing. 10-point lead for Bryant. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Since 1902, Ott Insurance has been protecting what's important to you, featuring Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners is ranked among the Fortune 500 14 years in a row.
We were victims of the tornadoes of both 2011 and 2014. Our Ott Insurance agents worked really hard to make sure we were fully compensated for our losses.
You ought to call us today. That's Ott Insurance in downtown Conway.
10-point lead for Bryant over your Wampus Cats, 21-11.
We saw this team struggle shooting from the perimeter a week ago, but hey, found a way to weather that storm in the first half.
Yeah.
And came back strong in the second half. I'd much rather see them come on strong here in the second quarter.
Right.
I want to get to that point again.
You have nerve issues.
Yes, I do.
So you feel a little better about yourself.
Well, when you're struggling shooting, a double-digit deficit, it just seems huge. You know, it seems even bigger than it is.
Yeah.
And now 0 for 8 from the three-point line. And I don't understand the shot selection. When nothing's falling, try something different.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we just need something to go through. There needs to be some guys that get some points just some way, somehow, see the ball go through the basket. It took them about 4 minutes to score in the first quarter, and they've gone 3 minutes here at the start of the second quarter with no points. Loose ball. Travel, which is unfortunate because there was a chance for 2 points and to see the ball go through the hoop.
An emphatic 2 points.
Yeah, no, that would have been correct. Bring the house down type of 2 points.
I think it's safe to say, Jeff, that neither of us has ever dunked a basketball.
Not for real basketball, no. Nerf hoops. I've scratched up a lot of doors. A lot of doors. Under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. 10-point game, 21-11. Kaiser over the corner to Lowe. Stewart. They're moving the ball around the perimeter, but there's just not an open look. And they've had open looks, and nothing's fallen. Stolen away by Bryant. Cameron Hunter has the shot blocked. Stewart Lowe blocks it, but got him with the body as well. And so free throws upcoming for Cameron Hunter.
Body's on the floor again on that transition. It's been a very physical, all-out game for both these teams tonight.
First one goes.
We mentioned Conway 0 for 8 from the three-point line. This Bryant defense, they haven't had to work hard. They've stayed in that zone the entire game.
(23-11). Blake Bradshaw back in. Sharing something on the table. All right, here we go. 4.5 to play in the second quarter. 23-11. Thompson. Skip pass to Stewart Lowe. Good idea, but another turnover. Wampus Cats just not clicking. They have played half of the second quarter with no points on the board. That 11 at the end of the quarter, still there. Stolen away, chance here. Clardy. No foul. They're going to say the ball was just knocked out of bounds.
And Conway tied it up at 11, so that means that Bryant has gone on a 12-point run.
That's right.
That goes all the way back to the first quarter.
Lowe's mid-range shot won't go. Caleb London comes out of there with it. He'll try a three-pointer. It won't go. Larome Thompson with help from Blake Bradshaw. Skip pass to a wide open Larome Thompson. It won't go, but it's not going to count as a miss because there was a foul. So the cold shooting continues.
Yeah, 0 for 9. Bradshaw getting called for an elbow? I'm not really sure. The ref was trying to intimate to him what had happened. Getting a little aggressive with his hooking his arms.
Some full court pressure are going to be applied here, at least initially. Mike Abrahamson wants some sort of explanation.
You got the ball, Coach. Don't worry about it.
No explanation needed. Trying to trap in the corner. It's Canada. To Robinson. And they'll clear out and let him try to dribble it across the timeline. And the pass to Canada.
Conway had some success with the press against Cabot as they crawled back into that game. This Bryant team way too fast.
Stewart Lowe. Good aggressive rebound. Clardy. Top of the key to Thompson. Somebody's got to step up and make a shot. Caleb London will go to the free throw line, so still no field goals through the first 5 minutes of the second quarter, but a chance at least for some points, which we desperately need.
Conway only had one free throw attempt in the first quarter. They made it.
Made that one. Jalen Fulton checks in.
I think that's indicative of the problem, though. They're not pushing it inside. They're not drawing contact. They're not getting to the line.
Only one. The follow by Clardy, though. That's big. Offensive rebound on the missed free throw and the follow by Clardy. So 3 points on that possession that the Cats needed. Took 5 minutes of the second quarter to get points on the board. 23-14. Canada. Good catch by Robinson on a low pass. Fulton will be charged for the personal foul. Two and a half to play. Again, the Cats are on the road in Fort Smith twice next week, at Northside and at Southside. And then back home a week from Tuesday against North Little Rock. I would suggest being here for those games,
Yes.
based on what happened the first time around, for sure. Conway with an unbelievable come-from-behind victory. There's another. I don't know what's going on. This is the third time that the entry pass, they've stopped and started. So nobody else seems to be that upset, so I guess I'm going to relax. But
What
the
do they
Lady
call that?
Cats
Incidental whistle.
could have been 3 times. The Lady Cats with big come-from-behind victory over North Little Rock to kickstart a conference season that's got them undefeated at this point. And then the Wampus Cats with a multi-overtime victory over North Little Rock that same night. So Clardy whistled for the foul, or excuse me, whistled for the traveling violation, so a turnover. Give the ball right back to Bryant. The Hornets lead 25-14.
Yeah, Conway's been great on the road in conference play this season, and you know, anytime you can go and steal one of those road games is great. But you got to protect your home court, and they've struggled their last 3 home games. They're 1-1, but could have easily been 0-2.
Yeah. Trailing by 11 tonight. So we inch closer to halftime. Foul. Coach Longing doesn't like it. Going to be on Lerome Thompson. It's his first.
I don't blame him. He talked about that footwork in the ladies' game.
Yeah.
Great footwork there, and disappointing to come away with the foul call. And now Bryant, they're going to be at the line the rest of the way.
6 points for the freshman Cameron Hunter. Clardy's got to come out. Kylan Milton back in. Second free throw is no good. That's going to be against Conway. So it's Bryant basketball. Things falling apart here for the Wampus Cats. Milton whistled for it. It is 26-14. A minute and a half to play and more free throws, as you mentioned. They're at the line the rest of the way.
And as it stands now, another 3-point quarter for this Conway Wampus Cat team.
Did they score 3 and 4 last week or 4 and 3?
I think it was 4 and 3.
I do too. So let's don't do that. Let's don't make
Yeah,
that 3 points in a second quarter a habit.
Yeah, let's not.
In fact, let's score the next time down. Minute and a half to play.
And we saw Coach Longing find a way at halftime.
Hey,
they didn't come out until, I mean, it was like
They didn't
zeros
take
on the
any
clock.
shots. Yeah, they came out when the buzzer sounded. Never seen anything like it. We might see it again here. Canada. Skip pass to Cameron. Canada in the corner. Three seconds?
Yeah, I think that's what he was calling. I
believe so.
I didn't recognize the signal there, but
the rapid movement.
if you're Conway here, you got to try and go for 2 possessions here.
Lerome Thompson doubles the offensive output in the quarter. 26-17, and you're right, Levi. I think try to get a steal here.
It only took 10 attempts to get a 3 to finally go down, but it comes at a good time.
Final half minute of the first half. Wampus Cats trailing 26-17. Robinson. The bench and the students with this defense chant. Final 10 seconds of the half. Robinson. All of that, and it's a turnover. The ball goes out of the hands of Cottrell Wallace, and so Christian Williams, Mr.
Instant offense.
Instant offense, thank you, is in the game for these final 4 seconds.
Well, they're going to make him come back out.
Is it just an administrative thing? They're not going to let him. Why wouldn't they let him in?
Yeah, I don't know. He could call a timeout.
It deserves an explanation for that. Jalen Fulton. It doesn't go. It's an odd sequence to end the first half. Our halftime score, 26-17. The official talking it over there. Jerome Thompson gets an explanation, and he'll share that with his coach in the locker room. 26-17, Bryant's got the lead. It is halftime. We'll have the first half stats and the third quarter coming up on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Kendrick with Conway Regional Health System. Conway Regional has been an important part of this community since 1938, providing excellent care with skill and compassion. But we're not just a hospital. Let me tell you about some of our fantastic facilities and services. Located off of College Avenue, just a few blocks down from the medical center, Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is equipped to handle a wide variety of problems for patients of all ages. If you need urgent care, and it's after work or on the weekend, the Conway Regional After Hours Clinic is open 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Conway Regional After Hours Clinic, your best option for after-hours care. Located on Robinson Avenue next to Laurel Park, the Conway Regional Rehabilitation Hospital is one of only 4 licensed inpatient rehab hospitals in the entire state. Patients are cared for by specially trained staff under the direction of an on-site physician who specializes in rehabilitation medicine. Conway Regional Rehab Hospital, your choice for comprehensive care to bring you one step closer to home. With 4 locations in Conway and Greenbrier, some with extended clinic hours, our dedicated team provides therapy services, including physical, speech, and occupational therapy, aquatic therapy, cardiac rehabilitation, sports outreach, and pelvic floor rehabilitation. At Conway Regional, we are committed to providing all of our patients the highest quality of care.
26-17 is our halftime score. I'm Jeff, that's Levi. Stats is over there as well. And boy, speaking of stats, combat pay tonight. It's been rough. 26-17 is our score in the boys game. And 17 points, not a lot, but better than a week ago when they'd only scored 7 in the first half.
Yeah, still not as bad as last week, but another single-digit quarter for these Wampus Cats. 6 points in the second quarter, and it's just they gotta find ways to eliminate those. What do you call it? Like a crooked number in golf. You know, you don't want any crooked numbers or in baseball as well.
Yeah, baseball.
Well, you don't want any singles in your quarter.
Single digits.
Yeah, in your quarter slots here. So you got 3 Wampus Cats tied for the lead in scoring, each with 4 points. Caleb London, Blake Bradshaw, and Terry Clardy. And only shooting 33% overall are the Wampus Cats. 1 of 11, 9% from the three-point line. And, we mentioned it in the second quarter. I don't know why they keep going to that shot. Although they did finally get one to drop. But I think you're going to have to find ways to battle in the interior to get back into this game.
Well, and Blake Bradshaw is on the court starting the second quarter along with Terry Clardy, Stuart Lowe, Lerome Thompson, and Caleb London. So the regular starting 5 are there, and you think, are you going to try to find Bradshaw more inside? Alley-oop intended for London, hit the rim. Clardy comes away with it. Terry Clardy. Good move to the basket, but can't finish. And Bryant has it.
Conway still being out-rebounded 17-12. They just haven't found ways to use their size to their advantage on either end of the court tonight.
Second on Stuart Lowe. (26-17). Three-pointer by Canada. Back of the rim, no good. Long rebound that comes out to Canada. Behind the back pass to Chumley. Battling for it. 3 seconds in the lane. They send the ball back the direction of the Wampus Cats.
I don't know about you, Jeff, but I would have fun if we had a player with the last name Canada.
You would?
Yeah, I would be doing a lot of singing.
Oh, Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time they scored, people would get tired of it quickly, but it would be fun.
We have London. Anything with that?
London
calling?
London baskets falling down.
Okay. Indeed.
That was a great move. Great move. Splits the defenders and such soft touch. We were talking with Stats during halftime about how he doesn't look like a sophomore.
Not at all.
He plays more like an upperclassman.
There's some good young talent in this conference for sure. And we've got somewhere in our blue and white.
Well, yeah, I mean, you mentioned it earlier. Bryant starting a freshman.
Yes, ninth grader, number 1.
That's intense. A lot of schools, they don't even have freshmen in the same school. So it's got to be a challenge.
Low. Call a foul on Stewart. That's his third. Unforced errors. Hate to see them. Played a couple of minutes here in the third quarter. 26-19. Cash just trying to get some sort of rhythm going. We talked about that awful first quarter that their first half they had last week, just scoring 7 points. Ended up getting to 43. So they had a big second half, so we know they're capable of it. Although the competition is a little different this week. I say that, but Central's a good team. So they did it against a good Tiger team a week ago. Already 3 team fouls against the Wampus Cats. It's 2.5 in. Robinson goes up, smooth shot with the left hand.
Bryant starting a freshman, and Robinson just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. Alley-oop. Caleb London. Maybe that'll get everything going. Just counts for 2 points, but feels good. 7-point game.
I almost went to my London dunks falling down.
I think
I was reserved.
Blocked by Blake Bradshaw. Great defensive play. Conway running. No foul call, going back the other way. Too strong on the pass, Conway basketball.
It's an unfortunate series of events there for Hunter as he kind of tweaks something on the last possession, and then he gets the long pass and can't bring it in and falls awkwardly again on that possession. Freshman might need to come out.
He's favoring that knee, isn't he? Blake Bradshaw. Jump ball.
Yeah.
Caleb London.
He's hurt.
They were battling for the basketball.
Came down awkwardly.
Play was over. Brooke Mines there to check on him.
Tell instantly by his reaction.
Yep. That's Conway's leading scorer. Sophomore Caleb London. Coach Longing there with athletic trainer Brooke Mines.
Yeah, Bradshaw unable to finish at the rim. He's going to be hard on himself for that one. And it leads to a little scuffle, tied up ball, and not sure exactly how he tweaked the ankle there, but he's walking on it better than I would have expected.
And then jogging off. All right. It's an unbelievable recovery.
A little Paul Pierce action going on there. I don't know.
Well, I
don't see any wheelchairs anywhere, but
that did not look good. So that looked better by the time we got to the end of it. All right, all of that to say, jump ball, possession arrow, Bryant. So the Hornets have the ball. They'll double team in the backcourt. Milton trying to harass Rodney Lambert. Ooh, Robinson walked. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Larome Thompson in transition. Good idea, but not a good pass. Bryant coming back the other way. And that's exactly what happens. You get, your numbers are messed up, and the transition game, you got to give them a good pass, give them time to get to the basket. It's certainly a learning opportunity there for Coach. Bad pass, stolen away. Cats had fought back to within 7. Nine-point game now. Bradshaw. Out to Ashby. Skip pass to Clardy. Wampus Cats being patient. Kylan Milton will go to the free throw line.
Chance for a positive outcome here on this possession. They've had
which we could use.
Unforced errors on the last 2.
First one's good. Christian Williams, Scott Ashby, and Kylan Kaiser all check in for the Wampus Cats, still battling back.
Conway going to a little bit smaller lineup here, see if they can outrun these Hornets.
A 7-point game following the made free throw. Kylan Kaiser standing there. It looked like a jump ball. Well, instead, they're going to call a foul, and Kylan Milton's got to be careful. Foul's going to be on Kaiser.
Coach Longing's going to have to be careful.
Yep, good call.
Got run back.
And if the crowd wasn't into it before, they are now. That is the 4th team foul. We still have 2:45 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bryant likely going to be at the free throw line for a good portion of this game. Chumley with the offensive board. Whistle and a foul. The 5th team foul against the Wampus Cats. 3rd on Ashby. Up and under for Rodney Lambert. Lead back to 9. Clardy, strong to the basket, and free throws coming.
Nice vision there by Ashby to see Clardy streaking down the right side of the court. Bryant getting a little lackadaisical coming back on defense. Clardy forcing the issue, see if he can convert.
Another free throw coming. Second one is good. Brooke Mines and Caleb London reemerge from the Wampus Cat locker room, and looked like London was moving pretty good. Timeout's going to be called by Mike Abrahamson and the Hornets. They lead 32-24, 2:07, 2:06, 2:05 to play. In the third quarter, we'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Robin Dyer and welcome to Burn. It's time to work out. This workout is going to be quick, something you can do at home for your busy lifestyle. Give me about half an hour and I'm going to help you find your breathless edge. This is the workout that's going to be suited just for you. So come join me and let's get fit together.
(32-24). Cats are trailing, and they are in a difficult position when it comes to the foul situation as well, because 5 have been called against Conway, only 3 against Bryant. So Conway just with one more foul to give. And we've still got 10 minutes to play tonight.
Yeah.
Lambert, no good. Good hustle on the rebound. Kaiser can't come up with it. It's still loose. They're going to say it's off Kylan Kaiser, and everyone else in the arena disagrees, except for the handful of Bryant fans that are here.
That's got to be a weird feeling, right? To just feel everyone against you. Oh, my goodness.
And a technical foul
Yep.
on Coach Longing. Yeah, it almost feels like that official was out to make exactly that happen.
He's about to get another one, too. He's lucky the ref's walking away.
Coach Longing, and the technical foul, if it is also a team foul, that'll count, and it is. That's the 7th. So that also puts Bryant in the bonus for the rest of the game.
And the frustration all stemming back to that missed call on the far sideline. It looked like Bryant touched it last. And then just the general frustrations from another hard offensive night for this Conway squad. But the foul calling here in the second half has been very light, to say the least.
7 fouls to 3. Conway with 7 fouls called. Bryant only has had 3 called against them. Conway trying to battle their way back into this game. And at home, unfortunately, battling the officials at times as well. Kylan Milton between the circles. Conway trails by 12 as we approach the last minute of the third quarter. Clardy with a good idea, but didn't see the defender there. Second on Milton. And the official just had words with the broadcast crew on the table, radio broadcast crew, Eric King and J.R. Runyon. I think he was talking more to Eric than J.R., but he certainly had something to say to him. Student section with the "He's from Bryant" chant. First free throw is by Kalen Robinson.
You just knew, right? You just knew it was going to be another Cabot-esque environment.
Absolutely. I hope we never don't play. I know that's awful English. don't play Conway or Cabot and Bryant. We've got to play them in everything every year. All right, 14-point game. Cats going to have to come from way behind. Timeout called by Coach Longing, 30-second timeout. We'll all take a breath here. Come back in just a moment on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Fitness is about so much more than exercise. It's a catalyst for positive change, and it affects every aspect of your life. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center is your source for comprehensive, medical-based health and fitness programs. Dedicated to improving the wellness of those within our community, we offer something for everyone in the family. Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center, over 20 years of health and wellness in our community.
38-24. Once again, the Wampus Cats trailing. You've seen that red sofa a few times there at the top of your screen, just there to the right of the Conway Regional logo. That's the American Heart Association Red Sofa. It's on a tour, this Red Sofa tour, taking it around to different places. And tonight the tour stop is here at the Buzz Bowling Arena. And those folks had a chance to take a picture and use that hashtag, and they got chosen to watch the game from there. They've got had an up-close view of some pretty exciting things that have happened, not all in the favor of the Wampus Cats. Foul called on Clardy, or called. Clardy's going to step to the free throw line. Foul was actually called on Wallace. That same official that teed up Coach Longing walked over and put his hand on his back and had a word with him. Coach Longing patted him on the leg as he walked away, and I guess they're fine now.
They're friends now. It's cool.
I don't know if it's cool, Levi.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
Well, listen, I mean, 30 seconds from now, it could be right back to the previous state.
Right. Just some quick swings. Second free throw is no good. And this feels like one of those games where we're going to have them all game long. Free throws are going to be essential.
Yeah, I mean, Conway, like they've had to play the last 3 Friday nights, uphill.
Yes.
The entire way.
Yes. Clardy whistle for his second. And the Wampus Cats now with 9 team fouls. So for the rest of the game, 8.5 minutes, Bryant will not only be going to the line, they'll be going to the line for 2 every time down. (39-25). Blake Bradshaw is going to come in.
And Jeff, I hate to bring this up again, but another single-digit quarter.
Yeah, with 17 at halftime, 25 here with 36 seconds to go.
You just can't win games like that.
Yeah. $15-point lead. Williams. That's Lerome Thompson, too strong. Chumley with the rebound. Bryant. Good ball movement by the Hornets. Darren Canada drains the three-pointer. It's 43-25. Bryant pulling away. Milton, baseline. Count the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. So a chance here to at least erase those 3 points that Canada just knocked down. 43-27, and we'll send Kylan Milton to the line here. No time on the clock, but he will get a chance to shoot one free throw. Cheerleaders doing some tumbling on the other end. Remove them from the court. Now they're going to keep tumbling. So Kylan Milton, one final free throw here to end the third quarter. 43-28 as we go to the fourth. 60 seconds and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
At Legacy Fencing, we make an intentional effort to make the fencing process simple. Once you call our office, we will schedule a time to meet with you and understand the details of your project. Within 48 hours, you will receive an estimate. After you choose to proceed, a date will be set and your salesperson will bring our well-qualified installers to begin your fencing project. Only after you are completely satisfied, an invoice is mailed to you and even payment can be made over the phone. Quick, easy, and efficient. That's Legacy Fencing. It's fencing for a lifetime.
All right, so it's a 15-point game, Levi, 43-28 with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, Conway, thanks to that last 3 points there at the end of the quarter, they break into double digits in the third quarter, but still outscored 17-11, and that's not going to help your deficit any. It's still no Wampus Cats in double figures. The closest is Caleb London with 8 points and 4 rebounds. Struggles continue from the field, only shooting 36%.
I was just about to say, Conway's got the ball first here to begin the fourth quarter, a chance to get some points on with this first possession. Instead, a turnover. Bryant in the lane. Travel. So the ball's going to go over to the Wampus Cats. Cats do not have the luxury of too many empty possessions. Thompson. Little floating jumper that won't go. Not a good shot. Would love to have seen him drive that to the basket, and I'm sure if he had a chance to see that over, he'd probably think the same. Jerome Thompson's done a great job this year playing the point for this team. 3-point basket by Chumley, no good. Bradshaw with the rebound. We played a minute. Milton to Caleb London. Good to see Caleb back in. Offensive rebound to Kylan Milton, and he'll get free throws. So Kylan Milton hit the basket and made the free throw as time expired at the end of the third quarter. Chance to cut some off the lead with no time going off the clock.
If you're Conway, this is the formula to try and climb back into this thing. They've been shooting 58% from the free throw line tonight. 7 of 12, now 7 of 13 after the miss.
Second one is good. 43-29. We have seen it more often than we'd like to remember that in high school basketball there is no shot clock and teams can shorten a game drastically if they choose to. Bryant obviously not opting for that right now. Draws a foul and we'll get 2 free throws.
Rebound's going to be the other key for Conway, as they've been significantly out-rebounded tonight. 24-15 is not what you would expect from a team with as much size, even at the guard positions. They're going to have to find ways to get some boards down and make sure Bryant doesn't get any second chance opportunities.
Chumley hits, and it is 45-29. Jalen Fulton in the corner, 3-point attempt, no good by Brighton Drake. Drake is in the game along with Jalen Fulton.
And here's the challenge if you're Conway. You're down by 16 points. In the last 2 quarters, you've only scored 17.
Yeah.
So you've got to take advantage of every possession, and you're going to have to play some amazing defense on the other end to keep Bryant from putting more points up.
In and out, no good. Missed opportunities on the free throw line. Any chance to climb back into this, you have to do it at the line. Especially late in a game like this when you know you're going to get chances. We'll see Terry Clardy come back in. He'll replace Blake Bradshaw. Chumley took steps.
God, no. Coach. Coach Longing's got the little hands behind the head. He's trying to get into his quiet, happy place. Reset himself.
This team's going to have their hands full next Tuesday against Fort Smith Northside. And they're going to have to find some scoring. Second free throw is missed. Clardy in transition. Milton. Shot is blocked. Loose ball. Bryant. Going to come out of there with it. Robinson to Chumley. Canada. They're going to call a block. Drake on the floor. So 2 free throws coming for Canada.
Bryant, 10 of 12 after 3 quarters from the free throw line. So they've, I mean, as poorly as Conway has played at times and as many calls that haven't gone their way, on the flip side, Bryant has just straight out outplayed them.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just played really well.
Good look inside. London will go to the free throw line.
That's where Conway was fortunate last week, you know, as bad as it was in that first half against Central. Central played pretty terribly as well.
That's right.
They gave them an opportunity to get back in it, but Bryant, they've played a pretty solid game tonight, and it's just made it harder and harder for Conway at every turn.
This Bryant team scored 61 against Little Rock Central. Other than that, all of their games have been in the right at the 40-point mark, and so with 5:43 to play, they've got a chance to have their best offensive output of the conference season tonight. You know, there are nights that you're off and they're not.
Yeah.
And as you were saying, that's just kind of what this is.
And the 7A Central is about to become a big old gobbled up mess.
Yeah.
Standings-wise as we reach that halfway point.
This is going to be Conway's second loss unless they can come way back. Free throws upcoming for the Wampus Cats. North Little Rock and Fort Smith Northside, along with Conway, were the 3 teams with 1 loss coming into tonight. Don't have all the results tonight, but we know that unless Conway can come way back, they're going to drop to their second loss. There was a 2-game advantage between those top 3 and then the 4th team. And so obviously this loss would shrink that a little bit. And why that's important is because 1 and 2 have byes. And so you want to at least be in a position to try to get that 2. Good follow and a bucket by by Caleb London. I was thinking the other geography term. And he will go to the line.
Yeah. Really great play there by London as he just uses his speed to get in there for that putback and draws the contact.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds, and we are back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
Hi, my name is Ashley Mann, and I would like for you to join me on my show, Breathe Yoga, on Channel 5. Each episode will consist of a 30-minute yoga practice that will help you along your yoga journey, whether you are new to yoga or an advanced practitioner. So if you've always wanted to try yoga but didn't know where to begin, join me on Breathe Yoga, only on Channel 5.
.46-33, full timeout here, so teams take 60 seconds in the break. Cats, correction on the score, it's 46-33. And so the Wampus Cats trailing by 13, and which is not insurmountable, except that they've just had such a hard time scoring points tonight. so it feels that way. But if you can get this free throw to go, get it to 12. You know, you really kind of have to set those mini goals. It's like, all right, let's get it to 12. Within a minute or two, let's get it down to 9 or 8. You know, what else can we do? But defense is going to play a huge part of it, and so is free throw shooting. Both teams shooting 2 the rest of the way out. We're liable to be here a while for this final 5.5. Free throw good by London. Leading scorer with 12 points tonight. Outlet pass to Robinson. It's the layup to go, 48-34.
Big defensive error there for Conway.
Stuart Lowe, the rebound to London. Another try at it. Loose ball that Canada comes away with. Here comes Cameron Hunter. The dish, shot is too strong. The offensive rebound. Kylan Milton blocks it. And then a foul underneath. Kylan Milton with a great defensive play.
It was.
And then whistled for the foul.
Came in high and hot.
First free throw by Rodney Lambert barely scrapes the front of the rim. Second one's missed. Opportunity here for the Wampus Cats. That's Clardy. Block will be called on Lambert. So 2 free throws for Kylan Milton. Again, and Levi, we've been talking about it. This is the opportunity. 2 more points, no time comes off the clock, but you got to hit the free throws.
And then you got to get back on defense.
That is
and
correct,
give
too.
up easy transition buckets.
First one's good by Kylan Milton. Look good on that. Christian Williams in the game. Second one is good. It's back down to 12. 10 seconds to cross the timeline. Looks like they will do that relatively easily. Low on Lambert defensively. That's Robinson. Clardy on it. Help defense from Milton. And the left-hander puts it in.
Robinson continues to be a Wampus Cat killer tonight.
Three-pointer that missed everything, but a foul called on the rebound. Defensive foul. Yeah, 22 points tonight for Kalen Robinson. Darren Canada's in double figures with 11. They've held the freshman in check, just 6 points for Cameron Hunter, but Kalen Robinson has had a big, big night.
And that's the 5th.
So with Lambert out and Chumley in. First one good by Milton. Kylan's got 12 points off the bench tonight.
Might be working his way into the starting line.
Without a doubt. Yeah, he's played well.
Yeah, that was one thing that we saw so much of the last 2 years under Coach Johnston is different lineups. I mean, throughout the season, he was going with whoever was hot at the moment.
Stuart Lowe falls down with a Bryant player on top of him, and they're going to call the violation on Stewart. So Bryant's going to have the ball here as we approach the 4-minute mark. Good double team. Forces of travel. .404 to go.
First travel call against Chumley tonight. Has not been the first travel.
I thought you guys have been talking about that over there. Halfway through, Christian Williams. Could use a big three-pointer from Christian Williams. Misses everything, but the follow goes for Kylan Milton. 14 points on the night, and the lead is 11, closest the Cats have been in a while. Robinson. Stuart Lowe there with him. Rises and shoots and scores. Can't make it that easy.
Cats have just been unable to get that deficit down to single digits.
Free throws coming. That's going to be the fifth on Kalen Robinson, so that is huge. 24 points that are going to the bench.
It's a gift for Conway. Let's open it.
Sam Chumley also playing with 4 personal fouls. No one else with more than 3.
It's the best thing that's happened to Conway tonight.
Yeah, that's a big night that's just gone to the sidelines for the rest of the way here. Cats need these free throws from Caleb London. One more coming. .12-point game, 3:21 to play. That's the freshman Hunter. He picks up his dribble. They got to provide a little pressure. Double team.
Yeah,
travel.
So those calls tonight that just haven't seemed to be going Conway's way, finally turning the tide here late in the fourth quarter.
Hopefully it's not too little too late. Low to Williams to London. Cannot get it to fall. Kylan Milton going to the line, though. He's been shooting the ball well from there.
Yeah, that was an impressive move. He had to contort just to get that ball close to the rim.
Leading scorer tonight for the Wampus Cats with 14.
That lid all night.
All night.
Just come off, lid.
Yes. .15 points tonight for Kylan Milton. Second one good. It's a 10-point game. Closest the Cats have been. Good hustle by Milton. He will foul Catrell Wallace, and Wallace will go to the line. Talked about the 16 points that Kylan Milton has put in off the bench. He's also now committed his 4th personal foul. First free throw rattles around and goes in.
Do the Wampus Cats have enough juice to lead a charge, do something?
Well, we need some field goals to go in too. That one misses everything.
And Bryant, I mean, they've been giving plenty of opportunities.
Yes. London will pick it up. Williams between the circles. Milton. Caleb London gets the shot to fall, but it's not going to count. The foul happened on the drive. And so 2 free throws. Clawing their way back. Chance to cut it to single digits.
Just chipping away, Jeff. What's the saying that you hear a lot in football?
Man, we do a lot of bad sayings. I don't know. Which one are you trying to say?
Just keep chopping the wood.
Oh, yeah, chopping the wood. Keep chopping the wood. Keep chopping. Let's chop this down to 9. Back of the rim. Loose ball, still loose. Bryant's going to get it. So it's a 10-point game.
Bryant looking a little lost without their sophomore leader on the court.
Chumley to the line. I will do something that I've rarely done. That's fouls on Kylan Milton. That is his 5th.
Ouch.
Something I've rarely done in my career. I'm going to give some props to Bryant. And here they are. Props to Bryant for not standing out by the midcourt line and just dribbling this game out.
Yeah,
they have taken it to the Wampus Cats. They had a big lead, taken it to the Wampus Cats. They've continued to run their offense. And we've seen teams who will dribble for a minute and a half.
This kind of sounds like a backhanded compliment here.
Oh, it's not intended to be. Okay. I mean, honestly, I appreciate the gamesmanship. I appreciate the competitive spirit of I'm going to keep trying to score, even though there's nothing in the rules that says I could stand out here and dribble. I'm up by this many points, and I'm going to make you come to me and foul me. But they've continued to play. No, I understand why you would think that's a backhanded compliment.
You're giving them a chance to get back in it.
Right. London gets it to go. 2:09 to play, and the Cats have clawed their way back to single digits.
Finally.
9-point game. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corp Channel 5. So it's 54-45.
Here's the good news.
Okay, I'm ready.
Conway's outscoring Bryant 17-11 here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's great news.
Here's the bad news. Your player who keyed that comeback,
yes,
he's on the bench with 5 fouls.
Kylan Milton.
Yeah, 16 points on the bench, but Caleb London not on the bench. He also has 16 points.
Yes.
He's going to have to step up down the stretch. Terry Clardy, can we get something on the perimeter? We need a 3.
I think they're giving a sideline warning to Bryant for not getting out of their huddle quick enough. Officials discussing it at center court about something. Seems to be a lot more administrative work this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like that. There's been a lot of time at the table.
Government. Bureaucracy.
All right, 2:09. Good defense. Got close to that 5-second call. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Bryant. All right, do that again and you get the basketball.
Yeah, Christian Williams getting his hands in there. I'd like to see us get him a look.
Yes.
On the offensive end.
Cats down 9.
He helped key that comeback against Cabot. Got it to overtime.
Oh, it was a travel.
That's probably the 5th travel tonight that's been missed.
Chumley gets the layup. And that was a big one. Williams. Low. Clardy. Back to Stuart Low. More free throws coming.
Clardy at the line tonight, 2 for 4. See if he can get us back to single digits again. Now that 9 number is the number we can't climb past.
Five-second call. So the Cats have the possession arrow. They picked up a 5-second call there. Trailing 56-47 with 1:48 to go. Clardy, too strong. The follow goes. And 1. Caleb London. He has a chance to cut it to a 2-possession game. How about these Wampus Cats?
Cardiac Cats, man.
I love it.
This is what they've done the last 3 Fridays. They get down big, and they find ways to climb back in.
And they don't have to do that. They could do good from the start.
Yeah, I mean, that would be preferable if they played like they do on the road.
Loose ball, still loose. Travel. Turnover. Give the ball back to the Wampus Cats. (56-50). Lerome Thompson directing traffic. Clardy. Christian Williams. In the lane. Can't get it to fall. And the foul. Well, the Wampus Cats missed a golden opportunity right there. So free throws upcoming, 1:26 to play.
See how Wallace is handling the pressure as Bryant, if their leading scorer on the bench, they have gone cold here in the 4th quarter. It's a big shot from a sophomore.
Very big. Yeah, very big shot.
My jinxes never work on the other team.
All I can tell you to do is keep trying.
All right.
Stay at it. Seven-point game. Clardy in the corner. Drake. Lerome Thompson. Open look for Stuart Lowe. Front of the rim. No good. Outlet to Canada. 9-point game. Thompson for 3. Whistle on the rebound. Foul's going to be called on Canada. So 2 free throws coming up for the Wampus Cats. 57 seconds to play. Trailing by 9.
Chance here for London to hit the 20-point mark.
What are you doing? Let the kid get his 20 points.
Oh, man.
The jinx of Levi.
Undefeated.
Right? Still undefeated. There he goes. All right. 20-point night for Caleb London. Cats trail by 8. They've got to get the basketball back, and quickly. Chumley. Now they're just going to play keep away in this final minute. And free throws upcoming for the freshman Cameron Hunter.
Too little, too late for this Wampus Cat squad.
Yep.
Got to find ways to get more offense. 1 single-digit quarter, bad enough. But 2 in 1 game, it's just hard.
Yeah.
to win games that way.
Well, and like Coach Nance talked about with the ladies, you got to play 4 quarters. These guys have got to take that advice too, because they're finding the ability to play hard and to put things together, but they've got to find a way to do it over the course, spread out a little bit over these 4 quarters, so they're not exuding every bit of energy climbing back uphill. That's just got, that takes a toll on you. 9-point game. Terry Clardy at the free throw line. First one's good. Clardy's got 9. Not sure what they're talking about.
I've been a little lost with the refs all night.
Yeah. 7-point game. Scoreboard says 60-35 now. It is not 60-35. It's 60-53. There we go. 60-53, 29 seconds to play. Call a foul before the ball gets thrown in. So free throws coming. Front of the rim, no good on the first one. Cats on the road twice next week, so we will not have those broadcasts for you, but we'll have the rest of the road games, the rest of the season. Of course, the home games as well. Busy February for us. We look forward to it, and hopefully a busy March also. Drake misses. Follow is good by Clardy, and it is a 5-point game, 60-55. We're not finished here tonight. Let's take 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5. $60-55. The stat of the night is not a good one.
No.
But it's worth mentioning.
5% from the three-point line.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 of 20. And they've missed 13 free throws
That
tonight,
hurts.
65%. And they've been out-rebounded. I mean, they've just been flat-out outplayed. And still, somehow, well, 27-17 quarter here. That's how. I mean,
yeah, that's exactly right.
That's how they've been able to climb back in, but it has just been another one of those crazy nights for Conway.
Bryant has to get the ball in, and they do to Chumley. Trying to get the steal, double team, walked with it. What's the foul? Or to get a timeout?
So much confusion all night.
So it is a timeout. Wow. Okay, we'll take it with them. 30 seconds and we are back on Conway Corp Channel 5. So it's still a 5-point game, 60-55. The Wampus Cats have 1 timeout remaining, 2 left for Bryant if they need them. And the way the Wampus Cats defense has been going here, it wouldn't surprise me if they don't have to use those timeouts.
They've already got 1 5-second call tonight. They got a steal, a really timely steal right after that 5-second call on Bryant's next possession. Bryant just hasn't been the same team here in the fourth quarter, especially after Robinson went out of the game. And Conway, chance here if they can get a steal and a quick bucket.
Out of bounds play. They took some time to draw it up. 16.8 seconds to play. Foul. Darren Canada will go to the free throw line. Jerome Thompson whistled for his third. It will be 2 free throws, as it has been for a while. Canada with 13 points tonight. 5-point game with 16 seconds to go. That sequence took 0.3 of a second. 6-point game. Seven-point game. Clardy, shot is blocked by Canada, being kicked around. Stuart Lowe picks it up. Can't get it to go, but the follow is good. Caleb London. And a quick timeout called, 5.3 seconds to play, and it is a 5-point game, 62-57. We'll just keep it here. Levi, your thoughts on what we've seen. I know we've kind of talked about it a while, but these Wampus Cats, they've got the talent to play with anybody in the 7A Central, but do they have the depth to play from behind with anybody in the 7A Central? I don't know that they do.
They're a second-half team.
Yeah, and they got to be a four-quarter team.
Yeah, and you can't sustain long success playing that way. I mean, think about all the games they played in conference. You've got that overtime win at North Little Rock. I mean, they could have easily lost that game in regulation. And then they've had some pretty easy wins against some inferior opponents, but Cabot game, double overtime, they lose. Central easily could have been a loss. And then what's happened here tonight, I mean, 27 points, or 29 points now, here in the fourth quarter. That tells you this offense can score.
That's right.
But they just haven't been able to be consistent. And it just puts them behind the 8 ball. And they just have to struggle and fight all night. You can't win a lot of games that way when you're just constantly putting yourself in terrible positions.
5 seconds to go, trailing by 5. Bryant will try to get the ball in bounds. Another timeout called before the 5 seconds have been counted. These officials are not communicating anything to one another or us.
They're very hesitant.
All right, so coach called a full timeout. So since we have a full timeout here, we'll take our timeout. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corp Channel 5.
My husband and I are clients of Mr. Jim Counts at Legacy Fencing. He presented us with several options in design, materials, and pricing, and we chose the option that was best for our budget and our project. Very rarely do quality, affordability, durability, service, and beauty come in one package, but that's just what we got at Legacy Fencing.
Legacy Fencing, it's fencing for a lifetime.
(62-57), 5-point game. Again, the Cats are on the road next week. 2 games over in Fort Smith due to the game that was snowed out a couple weeks back. So Tuesday and Friday trips over to Fort Smith. We could suggest a great restaurant downtown. I don't remember the name of it, but I'd go there again.
Rib Room, wasn't it?
Was it the Rib Room?
I I think so.
I could find it. I know that. It had that one mural on the wall.
Yeah, I took my mom to Fort Smith back in, I don't know, around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Took everything I had not to go back there.
2 trips to Fort Smith next week, then home against North Little Rock a week from Tuesday. All right, 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's a foul right there. Yeah.
Foul. So a player control foul. No time runs off the clock.
Canada.
It's on Canada.
Threw him to the ground.
And that is his 3rd. So he's still in the game. Since it's a player control foul, there are no free throws coming. But Conway does have the ball now with 5 seconds to go. 2-score game. Alley-oop to Caleb London. Conway had no timeouts left, so there was no way to stop the clock. They battled all the way back, made it a 3-point game, but it is going to be Conway's 2nd loss in the conference season. Final score 62-59. Final stats.
Caleb London double-double, 24 and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Colin Milton off the bench, 16 points and 5 boards. And Terry Clardy also a double-double tonight, 12 and 11. But poor three-point shooting tonight for Conway. Really just doomed them from the start. That's what put them behind the 8-ball.
Right.
And then they battled as hard as they could to get back in it and had chances in the 4th quarter, but ultimately could not overcome a poor first half.
Final score, again, 62-59. The Wampus Cats fall to 13-5 overall. They are 4-2 now in 7A Central Conference play. Earlier tonight, the Lady Cats won 74-40. They're now 19-1 overall and 6-0 in the 7A Central Conference. Again, we're off for a little bit because the Wampus Cats are on the road to Fort Smith 2 times next week. But February, we are with you throughout the month. The home games and the road games. In the course of February, we will have those broadcasts for you. So as the Wampus Cats and the Lady Cats are getting into the real throes of the conference season, winding things down, making a run at a state title, we'll have all those games for you right here on Conway Corp Channel 5. For our entire Channel 5 crew, Levi's right there, Stats Thing just stepped out of the frame, and all the rest of the hardworking men and women that make these games possible, I'm Jeff Matthews. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Conway Corp Channel 5.